Capital XTRA, what's going on? Saturday afternoon, 4 till 7 p.m. Homegrown with your boy Robert Bruce. It's still a new year. This is my first time seeing you this year as well, isn't it?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You can hear who's in the building. One of the guys absolutely killing it. King of the radio, king of the streets alongside him as well. AJ Tracey and Aitch in the building.
We're here, man. We're here.
What's going on,
Double
boys?
A in the building.
Yeah.
Double A.
Double A like the batches, rude boy.
What's happening? In fact, where do we even jump in from? It's like a year since the album dropped.
Yep.
It's a year since Ladbroke Grove. Ali Pally.
Yeah, mad.
Talk to me about that. Round up that whole experience for me.
Basically, I just wanted to give people a thank you show. You know what I'm saying? I definitely went very minus on the bank account for that one, despite what everyone thinks. People think I'm a triple, quadruple millionaire, but you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just wanted to give back to the fans for everything they done for me and supported, man, because there was times when I felt like I was making music and people rated, man, but I'm never going to be like some other artist, you get me? And then when it comes into fruition and you're actually the guy, it feels great, man. It feels like, it's only because of the fans, because we don't make hits, you know what I'm saying? We just make the music and give it to them and they're like, they decide if it's a hit or not. It's not up to the radio, it's not even up to you. The radio can hammer it. If it's trash, then it's trash, you get me?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to say thank you, and that was Ali Pally. I was a little bit nervous there, but
Was you nervous?
for the first time ever, I was actually nervous.
No way.
I swear down. I was coming up that little lift thing and I was like, what if I just messed this up? Obviously, it's just a lot of money going down the drain, a lot of hard work, and then my manager's going to be there like, oh, so I banked on this guy.
Yeah.
This is who I put my trust into.
Literally that, bruv. I swear down. But yeah, man.
Last year for you, H, was the EP, the tour. The tour felt like, was it half and half? You did it in 2 different times?
Yeah, the tour's still not finished, you know.
Still
I'm not gonna
going
lie.
on,
Yeah,
man.
we've done 2 UK tours.
Yeah.
We've just come off. We just finished Europe now.
Yeah.
And we got Australia next month.
Sick.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. It's all the
I'm
same
going to be
tour.
calling you H, aka Mr. Top 10, because
Yeah,
you're just
man.
hitting them.
That's what we're going for. we need to cap at top 5 from now this year.
Okay.
We need to do nothing but top 5s. That's
I
the
like
plan.
that. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Tune with Skepta as well. That must have been a moment working with
Yeah,
Skepta.
definitely, 100%, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like the way Skepta works, yeah. It's kind of how I work as well, because it's not like, he didn't say, let's make a grime rhythm or let's make a rap rhythm or whatever. He just said, let's just work on something, and he got his laptop out and we was all in the studio, yeah. He came on his own. This is why I rate him. He came to the hood on his own, one up, yeah, and he sat with all his jewellery on.
In the Rolls Royce.
Yeah, with all his jewellery on. Oh yeah, I swear down, all his jewellery on. Came in the studio, he's like, yes, man, them. Swaddy, I sat down, he got a little pillow, yeah, he put it on his lap and he got his laptop on. He's like, look, I'm just going to make some beats. Is it all right if I was like, yeah, man, go ahead. Then he put his headphone on and the man then was just vibing, and then he took it off, he said, yeah, I got it. I was like, all right. He played it to me. The first one he played, hard. I was like, all right, cool, say nothing. Cool, bro. But I was gassed still. That was a moment for me still.
Yeah, that is a big moment. Even to hear stories like that, we don't get to see that side.
Yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
That's where you know, like, the passion for the music is there.
Yeah,
like,
no, 100. But
last year, everything's definitely leveled up. How's life different for you guys?
Wait.
I met AJ Tracey.
This guy. This guy's funny still.
Everything's just like times 10. Everything times 10. Like from last year. Do you get what I mean? Like everything just leveled up, and that I reckon. I don't even know what to say. Just bare things in it. The crowds we're performing in front of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I reckon I would say the tunes we're making. You get what I'm saying? Just bare things, man. Everything's just developing and getting bigger and bigger.
Have you had to make any major adjustments? Like, can you still go Tesco's, all of that sort of stuff?
That classic Lowski line.
Yeah.
I actually went Sainsbury's the other day, didn't
Did you?
Yeah.
No hassle, no problems?
No, obviously we get asked for 1-2 pictures, but it's all right.
Oh, but
Yeah,
that
it's
comes
calm, man.
out
It's
right
not,
now,
you know what it is? I feel like me and H as well, yeah, we're not them guys that, like, we're not out here causing bare trouble and that, and, yeah, me acting super gang and that. So because of that, I don't feel like we have as many issues as some other man might have going to the shop. We go shop and, like, the people just show us love, like, oh, yeah, well, go on, let's man to this H in the shop, like.
So, sometimes the 5-minute shop run can turn to half an hour.
That's true. That's the long thing, yeah, that's true. That's
But
true.
it's nice to receive the love.
Yeah, of course, man.
And you got to think these at the end of the day, as simple as it sounds, these are literally the people kind of putting money in your pocket at the end of the day, innit? You know what I mean?
Facts.
If it weren't for these people asking man for pictures, man wouldn't have no views on the video or streams on the tune or whatever. Do you get what I mean?
100%. But what you guys saying, man, the internet right now is going crazy.
Yeah.
Do you guys see all of this stuff?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Always.
We see it.
Always. We see everything.
We see it.
As much as it seems like we don't.
We do, we do.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we pretend we don't.
You know what it is? We might not have time for everything. But we
But
see
you're
it.
across
we see it though.
everything.
Yeah, we see it. Yeah.
See
So
things.
talk to me about this whole clash situation, Wiley Stormzy. What are your thoughts on the situation?
Okay, so obviously, yeah, this is my personal opinion, yeah. So I'm entitled to it, you get me? Boom. I came up on radio, innit? So no one can chat to me about, you don't have an opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. I put the graft in, you get me? So
tell him.
Stormzy, yeah. See Stormzy when because he's always been my brethren for a long time now, yeah. And when I was on radio sets, people used to always say, "Oh, why don't Stormzy come radio sets?" Blah 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 blah. And to be honest with you, I felt the same way, not specifically about Stormzy, but about like Chip, Stormzy, like all the great people in grime who are doing really well. I thought like, why don't you lot come show with us? Because we'll shine a bit of a light on us, yeah. But you know what it is? Now I've realised, yeah, that they are busy. Okay. And if they're making money, they're obviously busy. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't have time to just come down and do a free radio set randomly with people who are probably dissing them for what? Like, it's not gaining. They're not gaining anything to get. So I get it now. Now it makes sense to me because I'm in a similar position now. But for me, this whole clash thing is basically Wiley invented the genre. So all of us have something like some sort of homage to pay to him, including myself, because we're only making music, and I was only able to get big off grime because of my man, because he invented the genre. He's always been cool to me. He's always shown man love. I know he goes on his little tangents, and I don't know whether they're, you know, whatever induced. I don't know what he's doing to put him into that state. But what I will say is, he tweeted out saying, in the middle of his Stormzy rant, "Oh, Labra Grove, ha ha ha, live and direct, that song's rubbish." Listen, at the end of the day, it's almost double platinum. I understand if you don't like it, but I like it. And obviously, a couple other people like it, you know what I'm saying?
Just a couple.
Yeah. And it's a thing where I don't have any hard feelings for my man, because I feel like he does a lot of things for attention, yeah? So, you know, you got to rise above it sometimes. Yeah. I wish him the best. Stormzy is my guy, and if there was to clash, Stormzy, in my opinion, will spin him. That's my personal opinion. Because Wiley, he's a bit, I don't want to say, he's just not how he used to be, do you get me? Because before I felt like he's always been this clash man, he's been on this causing aggro thing, but like I feel like now it's a bit less tasteful now. It's not like how it used to be, I'm trying to say, because him and Stormzy were cool and then he just randomly started on my man. So I'm not really with the whole clout thing. And I know Stormzy's definitely, he's been in the dojo, but he's ready still, he's ready still. So
what do you think, Aitch? Do you think they should do it?
I don't think. I don't. Do I think it should do it? I don't think it would benefit Stormzy whatsoever. I think no. Actually, I tell a lie. It would make a lot of these grime fans, these grime heads, probably pay more respect to him, because they probably think, oh, man's just a singer now, or whatever. But if you're actually being real, you know Stormzy can spit in it. Like, let's just be real. Yeah. I also think in Wiley's defense that sometimes he says things not necessarily to Stormzy. You know what I mean? Like, but sometimes he says things, and you're watching him on Instagram and you think, right, go on, and then he just says something mad. It's like, no, you've just lost it now. You've lost it. You know what I mean? Man was going up for the dunk and then just flopped it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Sometimes he might be on the right track. Sometimes when he's got a certain point, and then he just goes
something will just go left.
It's like, oh no, why did you just say that? No, that's wrong now. You know what I mean? But yeah, I do agree with AJ. If it came to it, I think Stormzy would spin him. Only because, well, not only because Stormzy's cold. I think Stormzy's one of the coldest in my opinion. I'm actually a fan of Stormzy. Do you get what I mean? But I think if it was like, I don't know, 08 or something, or 05,
might have been a little bit
debatable. Do you get what I mean? But no one's, in my opinion, no one's really interested in that. And no one can tell me, oh, you're just a kid, so you don't know nothing about grime. Because I'm coming from this generation's point of view. You can't tell me nothing about this. No one, I promise you now, no one younger than me is bothered about grime. No one younger than me is bothered about grime. I'm slightly bothered because I just like.
So you're like the end.
Do you get what
that?
I mean? But I think me and my little era, around my age group, we're the last ones left when it comes to being bothered about grime and like interested. Anyone younger than me, so, man 4 years younger than me don't even probably know what grime is like that.
Bruv,
do you get what I mean?
You know what? Yeah, I'll tell you why. Grime, everyone would be still bothered about grime if, as grime was changing, everyone changed with it. But like, they don't. They just want that nostalgic Dizzy Rascal. You get me? So because of that, as grime's changing, they shun whoever's changing, like trying to do something different. Like me, I used to spit on like trap beats or drill beats on like with grime flows. You know what I'm trying to say? And everyone was like, oh, you can't do that. Man, people used to be on set saying, don't let AJ pick the beat selection because he's gonna pick bare drilly, trappy ones. But bro, like it's 140. I'm still spitting how you lot are spitting, but it's just on a different beat. And because everyone used to hate on me, I'm like, okay, I'll just take my thing and go over there then. And then I did, and now I'm here and they're there. So like, it is what it is, isn't it?
If everyone started carrying on this grime thing and that, obviously the only people who are making money off grime is people like Gets, Kano, probably Wiley still.
P-Money. P-Money. That's my guy.
But then again, Wiley wouldn't have that. Well, we don't know how much he's got in his bank account, but he wouldn't have that much money in his bank account if he didn't make certain songs
along the way,
innit? I've got nothing against that, innit? Big him up, you get me. Bossy's a banger, man will run Bossy in the whip, you get what I mean? Standard. But that's just the facts, innit? You're not gonna excel. Is it excel the word I'm looking for? You're not gonna bust like that if you're just spitting grime like that.
It's cool to see the growth in artists.
You know what, yeah, the last thing I'm going to say on this topic, the last thing I'm saying on this topic is, the very last thing. Grime, let me tell you something right now. In grime, everyone feels like they can say whatever the hell they want, anything in the whole world, just make up stuff. And people just are just going to be like, yeah, that's hard. Like, you're literally just making up stuff, literally. There's people I've never met in my whole life out there making up stories about me that I've never heard of them in my whole life. I've never met, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, even Stormzy said it in his bars. He's like, oh, like, this is grime, I get it, you can lie then. Like, I'll let you lie. Because it's true, in grime, man are just lying. Like, I just bust 19 mashes yesterday and, do you get me, I've hit 1,000 sales this morning. Like, man are just lying. Like, so, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and everyone knows themselves, and I feel like, if you know yourself, and you know what music you want to make, and you know where you want to go, then you'll get there. And if you don't, then you won't, and that's kind of
Get a grime beat, start shouting down the mic, and you get a reload.
Oh my gosh. And anyone offended by what I'm saying, you can go back in the archives. I've got my fair share of reloads in the gutter when I was wearing the same trackie for a week and I never had bread, so you can't tell me. I'm allowed this opinion. I'm allowed it. I've worked for this opinion, and I just don't give a shit about that stuff there. That's irrelevant to me. I think everyone should just try and, if they want to do grime, try and elevate it. Try and do something new that everyone else isn't doing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, try and bring the genre upwards and bring it into the new school, instead of trying to do I Love You and Rhythm and Gash reloads. Like, it's not that forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's cool to look back at, but you need to build the new, you know what I'm saying? So that's the last I'm saying on that topic.
That's it. Wow, that was the 101.
I said out.
Straight lessons.
I said out.
That is cool, because between us, obviously, we're all sort of different eras. So I grew up in that grime stage. You probably grew up and made grime, and then to see your influences and where you've come from, where you're taking it, is an interesting perspective, man. Yeah, man. So you get me? Everyone's got their own different point of view.
100%.
We're all different ages, you get me? Everyone views it differently, but I think we can all agree collectively that if they want grime to pop like how every other genre is kind of popping, they need to elevate it and progress. You can't be stuck in one time. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. Facts. Anyway, enough on that. Aitch, whilst I've got you here, man, I had to ask you about this. I had Russ in the building not too long ago, and he sort of got onto you.
Yeah.
He got onto you about this whole Keisha Becky song remix, not shouting him sort of thing. I don't know if you saw it or anything, but what's happened there?
Basically, he is just fuming that I don't invite him to shows. I'm not bothered. That's it, innit? Like, I'm not being funny. No one wants him at their shows. Do you get me? And also, I feel like he feels like he can get at me. I don't know why he feels like he can get at me. Maybe because we're so far away from each other. So I don't know. Do you get what I mean? But don't get at me and not get at J1.
Yeah.
Because I know.
So it was all literally directed at.
Yeah. Because I know J1 ain't shouting him nowhere. Do you know what I mean? I'm not putting J1 in it. By the way, big up J1. You get me? J1, JB Schofield, new single is out now. Big him up. You get what I'm saying? Whatever. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not bothered. I'll take it on the chin. I don't want man at my show in it. So that's fair enough. And man can't tell me not to perform the tune either, because I'm the reason that tune's so big. Yeah. At the end of the day, not fully me.
Fully you, yeah. At least the remix. Yeah, he took it to a place.
What I mean? And he knows that as well, so man can't start chatting all that either. Yeah. You get what I mean? So
I'm hearing like trying to charge you to perform the song and stuff.
Yeah, don't owe man a penny.
They don't work like that, man. They don't work like that.
Definitely not.
But that actually is interesting though. It brings me to this. Genuine love in the game, because you guys, the way you've come together, you can tell like there's a genuine friendship there. Is it very rare?
Nah, it's just on camera this.
After this, we're all going
afterwards, we're going to shake hands and just part ways. I don't even think it's rare. I just think it's not publicised.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think anyway. I don't know for definite. But most people I encounter are like, bro, I could give you a million examples of when I thought someone was like this and then they turn out to be like cool. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I had never met Mo Stack. I had never met him in person.
Yeah.
And we never had a relationship. But like, because I knew everyone around him, like me and Mr. Cool, me and Hustle Cool.
Fashion Week?
Yeah, no, not until Fashion Week. A bit before that, but I'd never met him. And the bang was like to me, bro, like, Mo messes with your music and like, obviously I know you mess with his, but why don't you lot have a relationship? And I was like, I don't know, bro. We just don't have any mutuals like that. And then we just pulled up on each other, get me chilled. I spent a couple nights out, having a couple whiskeys and that. Yeah. And then, yeah, man, he was proper cool, bro. He turned out to be a guy that I proper like. You get me? He checks in on, man. I check in on him. And obviously we made bangers together. Fam, obviously Aitch, bro, same story, fam. I didn't think anything of him though. I already thought he was cool, I'll be honest. Like, but I met him, it was super sound, you get me? All my brethrens, like all his brethrens and that, everyone's cool, you get me? And it's a certain level of respect that people have for each other, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you're a master of your thing. Like, you are a master of what you do, bruv. Like, you're a big deal. Like, and man, just give them that respect as well. Do you get? So obviously we're cool as well. We play silly jokes and them things. But also you respect what man does. Do you get?
Yeah. There's a mutual respect for the sound.
Exactly
what you've achieved as well.
Yeah, 100%, man.
You've done bits, to be fair.
Man, 100%. 100%.
So talk to me about the song then. When did the song come about?
Take it away, big dog.
I was in Ladbroke Grove. I was in the studio at Ladbroke Grove. Hollered at AJ, or one or the other. We hollered at each other kind of thing. Man was saying, yo, I'm local.
You know when you're in Ladbroke Grove, you give AJ
Do you know what I'm saying? You have to, innit? You get me? And then, so I just hollered him. And then, man, said 5 minutes, literally came in 5 minutes. You get what I'm saying? Pulled up. And then that was just chilling in the studio, going through beats for time. Didn't really find one we was liking. There was a couple, but we was kind of
some okay ones, some alright ones, but we didn't want to jump on something that we both kind of liked. We wanted a beat that we both thought was bare hard, you know what I'm saying?
And then I seen AJ going through his phone like that. Looking like that. And I thought, what you up to there? Do you get what I'm saying? And then man went, oh no, Aitch, I got this. Bang, put the thing in, and I just heard, I went, no, this one. Didn't even get past 20 seconds. I said, this one, I need this one in my life. I need this one.
Alright, but you know what's funny, Because you see that beat, You see that in the UK, there's not many man who's on like a certain type of sound. They can't jump on that sound. You get me? And I seen him like doing his little hitting the wall and that, and I'm like, I know he can definitely mash this one up. He's with it still. So when I backed out, I was like, and he liked it. I was like, alright, cool, because I like this one as well. Easy.
Was it quick after that?
Yeah, quick. You got bare snacks in the studio. You get me? He was vibes in, got the bars down, and man.
Man had some B-Tech Jaffa cakes.
Some fake Jaffa cakes. Fam, that was disappointing still.
So what's the vibe? How are we turning up to this one? Is it going mad in the clubs? Is it a cool? What we say?
I reckon it's a pop a bottle and just get. That's where the night gets messy. From there, do you get what I mean? I reckon.
Yeah,
so,
man.
Anyway.
If you're next to me in the club and this song plays, I'm gonna spray you or something.
Yeah, or you're getting elbowed in the face.
Yeah, 100%. But I reckon festivals going all the way off.
Yeah, festival season to come. Where are we seeing you guys?
Mad.
And now so far.
Part
Life, Wireless.
Wireless.
Reading the Leeds. There you go. Just be
we'll be there. We'll be there.
We're just there, man. Like, you get me everywhere. And then a couple. I think I got one in Spain and that in it.
Okay. And you got Rolling Loud as well?
Yeah, Rolling Loud, sick.
Hey, it's a busy year.
Yeah. You know, the festival thing, whenever someone asks me, I'm scared to say something that's not been announced yet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So I just tried to, But bro, enough, you get me? Enough shows, man.